Hey guys, on next Okage here. I'm going to be doing a what if called What If Naruto Was a Vampire. I got the idea from watching a show called Castlevania. Someone's probably already done the what if, but I'm gonna put my own spin on it. So let's get into it. So the backstory of Naruto becoming a vampire is Dracula would have had Alucard would have had to have slept with a woman from the Namikaze clan, making Minato Namikaze. And in doing that, Minato thought it was okay to sleep with a human woman and have a child. Minato had met Kushina, and as in canon, they both died, but Minato also had his vampire power, so he was thought to be dead, but he was somewhere hidden away from his grandfather. He had went back to the castle with his grandfather and his father. He wanted his son to live a life without him because the village had thought that he was dead, but it wasn't really Minato's choice. He was forced to stay inside the castle by his father and his grandfather because he was immortal, and they thought that he had died. So if he were to come back out of nowhere, it'd be really weird. So talking about Naruto's childhood, Naruto's eyes would be red. He still had the blonde hair because from an anime I saw called Castlevania, Alucard's hair was whitish, yellowish, blonde. He still can have his normal blondish yellow hair. Instead of wearing a jumpsuit, Naruto wears a cloak like a vampire would. And he sometimes wears suits instead of like the normal orange jumpsuit. And tell us what if Naruto isn't, he still his goofy self. It's just that at nighttime he kind of loses control of himself, and he doesn't really know what to do because he's hungering for blood. He's very hungry, trying to figure out what to do about the hunger. When he eats human food, nothing happens because he's an immortal vampire. But Naruto honestly doesn't need to eat. Only reason he would need to eat is to gain strength for when he would be fighting. So we're going into Ninja Academy when everybody's getting their teams assigned. Iruka Sensei shouts out, Team 7: Naruto, Sasuke, Naruto Uzumaki, Sasuke Uchiha, and Sakura Haruno. And the rest of the teams, as you know, Team 10. Most of the teams I don't know, to be honest, so sorry about that. So, they meet their joining instructor, as we know as Kakashi Hatake. He asks them their same questions. Naruto says he wants to get stronger and also become the Hokage. His dislikes are people who are nonchalant and who don't really respect others and who get power naturally and act like they don't care. What he does like are hard workers and also ramen. Sakura goes a little, ooh, I want Sasuke and whatnot. Sasuke says he doesn't really like many things, but I'm going to kill a certain someone. It's not really a dream. I'm going to make it a reality. I like doing that voice. So Kakashi tells them to go home for now. He tells them not to eat breakfast tomorrow and come to the training ground around 6 o'clock. Naruto arrives early because he doesn't really he doesn't sleep. He stays awake at night. He stays awake at night, but he tries to sleep as much as he can during the day. But Naruto had gotten too used to the normal human sleeping schedule, so Naruto sleeps in the day. And Naruto sleeps at night and is awake in the day, like a normal human would be. And we're going towards where they're studying the bell test. Kakashi has a little excuse talking about he was stuck on the path of life. And then Kakashi explains to them the bell test. If you can get these two bells from me by sundown, you guys will all become Chunin, and you guys will officially be Team 7. When this is happening, Sasuke is wondering how he's gonna get these bells from Kakashi. Kakashi says 3, 2, 1. At 1, Naruto runs forward faster than Kakashi could really see, punching Kakashi in his stomach, immobilizing him for a good 5 seconds. Naruto snags two bells, throws one to Sasuke. Sasuke blinks in complete and utter awe, wondering how he's the same age as me. How is he so fast? This speed even rivals the fourth Hokage, the Yellow Flash. But instead of being a Yellow Flash, he's going to be known as the Crimson Flash because his eyes are red. He was thought to have the Sharingan, but his eyes are just red in general. So Sasuke notices how fast Naruto is and how inferior he really is compared to him. So Kakashi looks looks at his team, sees that Sakura and Sasuke are in awe, and Naruto and Sasuke both have bells. Kakashi's wondering what the heck happened, while he's trying to figure out how they get the bells. Aren't I a Jonin? How can I let a mere child take these bells off my waist? I was too careless. I shouldn't underestimate people. Kakashi then ties Sakura to the post, saying, um, you guys didn't use teamwork. After Sakura shouted out, Naruto, how'd you run so fast and grab the bells? And Sakura says, Naruto, how come you didn't come back and save me? He says, how come you didn't come and give me a bell? I thought we were friends. Naruto then remarked with his red eyes turning around, showing his fangs. Sakura, I'm not friends with anybody. I'm just trying to become Hokage. At this point, Naruto was probably already above Chunin level, but by his speed alone. But he doesn't really know many ninjutsu, nor taijutsu or kenjutsu. Naruto is proficient in taijutsu, but not as good as Rock Lee was. So moving forward, Kakashi at around 12 o'clock, since at the afternoon, the team gets their lunch, and Sakura's begging Naruto and Sasuke to feed her. And Naruto, being his goofy self, liking Sakura, even though he had said he doesn't have friends. The reason Naruto had said that because he was in attack mode. How his eyes were red and whatnot. So he goes back to his goofy personality, sharing food with Sakura. Sasuke also does the same, but doesn't give as much as Naruto does. Naruto doesn't really need to consume human food. All he really needs is blood to get his power up and to feed him as well, I guess. Kakashi runs out of nowhere saying, you guys, what did I tell you? You were not supposed to feed Sakura. But you know what, team? You guys pass. Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke's jaws hit the ground, wondering how they passed and what Kakashi Sensei was talking about. Kakashi then explains that the test wasn't really about who was the strongest or who could get the bells from me. It was about you guys working together. And you guys shown that by sharing your food with your teammate. And we're going to go with the normal, classic Kakashi Obito speech. Those who break the rules are scum, but those who abandon their friends are worse than scum. Those words stick with Naruto and Sasuke. Kind of goes through one ear, not the other with Sakura, because all she really cares about is getting with Sasuke. After the tuning, no. After the bell test, they go back to the Hokage's office to get their first mission. The missions are mostly to catch cats. Naruto and Sasuke do this pretty easily. And then one day, on a mission where Sasuke noticed that Naruto kept on doing the missions before they could even get there and even help, Sasuke gets fed up with Naruto's crap and punches him. Naruto easily dodges this, throwing Sasuke to the ground and saying, "Hey, Sasuke, chill out, man. What are you doing?" Sasuke is pissed off at this point. He turns around at Naruto, running as fast as he can with a fist balled up. Naruto keeps on dodging his punches. Sasuke getting angrier and angrier. Naruto then trips Sasuke, punching him in the stomach. Sasuke then coughs up some spit, wondering how am I so inferior to the nerd? How am I so inferior to this kid? I thought that he was the goofy one, the last, the weakest. But after Naruto left the academy, he was met by Alucard. Alucard speaking to him. Oh, hello, my grandson. Naruto wondering who Alucard was because he was never raised around other vampires. Alucard brings Naruto to the to Dracula's castle with Minato, Alucard, and Dracula. They're all there, and Naruto's wondering how Lord Fourth his father, and Dracula's great grandfather, and also Alucard his grandpa. Naruto is trying to figure out what the heck's going on here. After everything is explained in due time, Naruto cools down. They tell Naruto that throughout your childhood you were abused, and we understand that, but Naruto, you're an immortal. You can never die. Naruto goes wide-eyed, his mouth, he's gasping, wondering, I'm immortal? That means I can never die, and all my friends would die before I can? Naruto then looks up with tears in his eyes, saying, man, all my friends are gonna die in front of me, and I can't do a thing about it. Naruto ages normally, but at the age of around 28 or so, they just stop aging and their bodies stay as is. Just like how Minato's did. Minato looks just like how he did during Inside Canon, but minus like the Jonin vest and whatnot. Minato wears a black Hokage's robe with a red things on the back, but his coat, instead of being white, it's all black. But at one point, Naruto asks his father and his grandfather to teach him the ways of a vampire. Alucard teaches Naruto how to handle a sword. Minato teaches Naruto the Rasengan and some other ninjutsu so that he wouldn't seem like some weirdo who could like telepathically move a sword like Alucard could during Castlevania. I had watched the show and I saw that Alucard could do that, and it looked like a pretty cool ability. So, with the magic sword, Alucard had taught Naruto how to use the ability to move his sword telepathically or summon it. In doing that, Naruto, instead of using a sword like Alucard did, he used a katana. Uh, a katana, not a long sword. Naruto kept two katanas on his waist for each hand, but Naruto would really get into fights when he just walked outside of the castle. He was well acquainted with all the maids and servants. After a few years of Naruto being there, Naruto said that he wants to go back to the Hidden Leaf and be with his team. At this point, everyone thought that Naruto was dead because the castle was all the way inside the sky above the clouds where no one could see. In doing this, Naruto comes back to the village with his two swords, and he's a bit taller. His hair had turned white after being after being very deep into the vampire culture, and him getting stronger and him getting his actual fangs. Naruto had officially become a very Naruto had officially came back to the Hidden Lake Village. Alright guys, this is where I'm going to be ending it off. This is going to be part 1 to what if Naruto was a vampire. I really like this video, so I hope you guys like the video. The like goal is going to be 10 likes, actually. I believe in you guys. I want 15 likes for the next part. Hopefully you guys like the video. And if you're seeing this video, share the videos with your friends that like anime content. What if or anime content in general. And hopefully you guys have a great day. On the next Hokage, signing off.